Thank you very much, Ronnie. Good evening, everyone. Are you guys happy to be here? Let me see by a show of hands, whoever is happy. Okay, I also identified some dull faces, and that's just normal, that's just okay. Once again, thanks for showing up. Like it was mentioned, my name is Philip Pande. I work with Corporate Career Academy, holding a simple role of mentorship. So I'm the lead mentor at Corporate Career Academy. We have a number of our colleagues supporting us this evening. We have our co-founder, Livingstone Ochwando. He's going to be talking to us at some point. We have our co-directors in the audience. And at the opportune time, we get to know who else is involved. We have our volunteers that have been working with us on the event. A majority of them are outside. Thanks, Ken. And others are within the hall. Now, we are here for a noble initiative that looks simple, but it's the beginning of one of the things that we consider a very vital process in zapping up the energies of those who matter most. I call them those who matter most because they fill in the gap that is most critical. We are aware that we have institutions of higher learning, and many thanks to the University of Nairobi that we are able to have access to this beautiful facility today. Situwapigie makofi. Now we have about 189 COOPS accredited institutions of higher learning in this country today. But elsewhere, we also have universities across East Africa, across Africa, and across the globe that support our ecosystem, and basically Kenya and the rest of the world to train the next industry leaders. But it's more than academics. The most vital part of training, I believe, is in leadership, in being able to stand on your feet, in being able to make decisions, and being able to steer an organization, a community, a government towards success or particular vision or goals that are set for that peculiar organization or outfit that you work for. But that is the most important part that a majority of stakeholders are not paying attention to. Specifically, how do we build up together to be able to support leadership that supports and pays attention to the most critical needs of our students, our next industry leaders, our political leaders, our governors, our MPs, our CEOs, and those of us that are taking a key role in building the next frontier of be it production, be it leadership, be it health, holistically a better world. So our presence here this evening is to appreciate, but before appreciating anyone, is to identify who is involved, to know them by name, to know what they've been able to achieve, or the value that they've been able to add in this critical space. And like Fidel Castro says, that he started a revolution with 82 men. But if he had a second chance to begin another revolution, then he would start it with 10 to 15 men, but people of absolute faith. So at Corporate Career Academy, what matters to us is that one mentor that can make the difference, that can talk to students at the University of Nairobi, at Pande University, at Kibabi University, at Kirinyaga University, and at the rural TVET somewhere in your village or somewhere that we call the hard-to-reach areas or ecosystems. So a number of us have been filling that role. But as we fill that role, we've worked along with many other partners, people of goodwill, people of faith, people that have wanted to contribute one talent, one skill, and just one more value within the space that we seek to support. So among many things that we've done, we have decided this year that we recognize, reward, amplify the voices of reason in the sector that helps to transition learners from their institutions of learning, basically learning to earning. And so I want you to give yourselves another round of applause for making part of this very important audience and the inaugural Corporate Career, Uongozi Corporate Career Awards. Tafadhali mjipigie makofi. So, Livingstone at some point will have a moment to talk to us briefly about the Corporate Career Academy. Mine is basically to welcome us and to invite us to this very important schedule for us at the Academy, for our partners, and those who have always looked forward to meeting the other partners that are also involved in the many things that we do and in the various activities that we have performed across universities, across communities, and across all divide in this country. We have amongst us Honorable Michael Lonyango, the founder, and he calls himself the agenda setter. I don't think he's the agenda setter, he's the pace setter. There could be many other issues or agenda items involved, but he sets pace in all of them. So Michael will be speaking to us on what 4BM does, because what we realize is that there is a thin difference between the work that Corporate Career Academy is doing and 4BM. We also have amongst us mentors that at some point we will recognize. We have amongst us nominees. Who are the nominees for any awards this year? Any nominee in the house? Any nominee? Any nominee? You're afraid to be recognized. What will you do when the awards are being called out? What will you do? Okay. Whether you win or you don't, please be sure that by the fact that you are nominated, or by the fact that you made it to the short list, and by the fact that you've taken your time to come here this evening, then you are a vital part of the ecosystem. Let's clap for ourselves again. I see a number of our partners. UNICEF, please wave. Thanks, and I know the CEO is here with a team. Kenya Airlift Program. Kenya Airlift Program representing. Thank you very much. Tuwapigie makofi. We have AfriCept. There are guys that have been introducing us to the African social media tool or platform that is unique to us on the continent of Africa, and it's called Luna. Are they represented in the hall? Luna and AfriCept. I think they're still by the entrance. How many have downloaded the Luna app? Luna app? Now, at some point, we'll also understand how it works, and if indeed it's important to us, and what we could do with it, the value that we could extract from it as partners in this space. We also recognize the presence of the Dean of Students, University of Nairobi, Mr. Ireri, I think he should be on his way. We recognize the presence of Daystar University and their representatives. Daystar University, thank you very much. We recognize the presence of Strathmore University. Thank you very much. We recognize the presence of Chuka University. Thank you very much. We recognize the presence of, why are you not acknowledging the rest? You guys stopped, eh? I expect that it would be obvious that when we mention some names, then you'd be acknowledging their presence or basically appreciating them. So let's do that for all that I've mentioned. That's only for Daystar. Let's have another one for Strathmore. Another one for Chuka University. That is the Catholic University of Eastern Africa. Asanteni sana. Tuwapigie makofi. Multimedia University. Multimedia represented, thank you very much. Anaitwa Dr. Babazuri. I don't know why this guy calls himself a doctor. Unatibu nini?
Daktari wa comrades. Daktari sema kitu bwana. Unatibu nini?
Daktari unatibu nini?
The end justifies the means, eh? It's because mimi na mtoto wa chief pekee ndio tuko na degree kutoka kwetu nyumbani. So I'm qualified to be a doctor.
Pigani makofi bwana.
Asante sana. That's a strong part of the ecosystem, working with the students and basically organizing the Nairobi region, among other things. Which university have I not recognized, or institution?
We have Technical University.
Technical University of Kenya. Technical University of Mombasa. Wametoka mbali jameni, tuwapigie makofi. Okay. Masinde Muliro University. Masinde Muliro has something very unique because they also have a park just across the university, opposite. Bado mnafanyanga ile kitu? Okay, asante. Okay, if you didn't get the joke, it's okay. Which other partner? Masai Mara University. I think one of the latest partners that we visited was Masai Mara University. We had a good event. You guys are great mobilizers. In one session we had, were they 5,000 students? You're saying more? You guys are good. Thank you very much. Tuwapigie makofi tena. Now, usually, the people that come farthest arrive earliest. And the people that come closest arrive latest. Yeah? But I know the University of Nairobi has arrived. Representatives of the University of Nairobi. Thank you very much. I see representatives of the Office of the Career Services. Naomi, thank you very much. If I've not mentioned you, please just wave. If I've not mentioned your institution. Maseno University. Tuwapigie makofi. Okay, which university? Kabarak University. Wow, tuwapigie makofi.
Kuna mwingine hapa?
Machakos University.
Machakos University, tuwapigie makofi. Which one? KU, Kenyatta University.
Hatuna JKUAT.
Thank you very much. JKUAT, lazima wakuwe ndani ya nyumba. Thank you very much. Who else is left? Riara University. Please give them a round of applause.
Egerton.
The Egerton University, are you present? Thank you very much. Over there. Let's start for them. Which one? Meru University. Where are you? Thank you very much, Meru University. Okay, I think that's the face of Kenya. There's another special university called Tom Mboya University. Tom Boy University. Is it still a constituent college? It's a university, fully fledged, eh? In fact, they're called the Tom Boy University, Tom Joseph Boy University. Thank you very much. Please, you will forgive me if I'm unable to identify you by name. We fully recognize and appreciate your presence and your participation. Everyone here, and even those of us that have not made time to be with us this evening, have made some invaluable contribution towards the success of this event, especially those that have participated in our activities from the beginning of the year, from the beginning of the season, and the season started way back 8 years ago. I have noticed the presence of one of our great partners from the African Institute of Management. He's a mentor in our program. Please wave. Very well, thank you very much. So that marks the beginning of acknowledgement of whoever is here. The rest are going to be acknowledged as we go on and as they arrive. Believe me, some of the very important people that we're also waiting to be with this evening are still on their way, but they'll find us as we proceed with the program because we can't wait any longer. We said we were going to begin at 5. It's a few minutes to 6, but we've started. We recognize the presence of Jay, one of our mentors from Jay Civis. Tafadhali wave. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this time to invite my colleague, Livingstone Makori Ochwando, to talk to us about why we are having the Corporate Career Academy awarding us on the platform Uongozi Career Awards. Let's give him a round of applause as he comes. So Livingstone is the founder of Corporate Career Academy, a seasoned insurer. He'll be able to say more about himself, but more importantly, about why we are doing this today. Livingstone, karibu.